What's up? It's J-Bo. Welcome to the No Show. We're talking about... What are we talking about?
J-Bo.
We're talking no-show socks, professional millennial wedding goers, and menus that no-show the prices. It's all a scam. Welcome to the No Show. I am not getting in an elevator. If I don't have to, I'm not getting in an elevator.
Me neither. And I won't do it if I'm alone. Because
no.
then I have to really be like stranded alone.
Alone in an elevator?
Stuck.
Scariest thought in the whole entire world.
I know.
I can't think about it. And my growing up, my dad, we were in the Bronx. I'll never forget this. We were going to a cousin's house in a really big apartment complex, like in the city, like an old ass elevator. And they had told us like the week before, they're like, oh yeah, the elevator got stuck because someone jumped. Like in the elevator, you know, you're not supposed to jump in an elevator.
Yeah.
They jumped in the elevator and it got stuck. And my dad started bending his knees like he was going to jump in the elevator. And I I had to be like 7 or 8 years old. And I was like, don't. I cried in the elevator. In the elevator, cried. And it was just a terrifying. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator?
No, but it's this weird, freaky fear I have. And we were in Puerto Rico and the elevator was kind of sketchy for our Airbnb.
Yeah.
And then the people were like, oh yeah, it got stuck. Like yesterday.
Were there stairs though? Like was there a stair
I never
option?
found them.
You had to take the elevator.
Yeah.
That's awful. Oh my God. Biggest fear is definitely getting stuck.
Me
in an
too,
elevator.
because then I'm scared of like being stuck or trapped.
Do you have like claustrophobia?
I must.
I
because then that's my fear of getting stuck in the elevator is then that will kick
the
in.
anxiety.
Yeah, where like you're trapped and you can't get out and then it's a small space.
And it's like there's no fresh air.
No.
There's
no
like
windows, no natural light.
I bring my water with me everywhere I go.
Me too.
I have
no food though.
No food, never food. It's always water and I need to have gum just in case. But I call my water bottles that I bring with me my emotional support bottles. Just in case there's an emergency, I have that bottle of water
that you can
is
ration
like,
for the amount of time.
Thank God for Stanley for making 40-ounce glasses or
Shout
cups.
out Stanley.
Shout out Stanley. Love my Stanley.
There was a whole thing about Stanley though recently.
About the lead.
Yeah.
Come on.
So then they got canceled.
No, they didn't.
It didn't?
No. You know how they came back? Is that some lady's car caught on fire, like exploded, and it was just like ash and gross and nasty. And she went back into her car, her Stanley fully intact, ice still in the Stanley.
Oh, so it was fire tested.
Fire tested and approved online. Also, who cares about lead when your ice is the iciest ice you could ever have?
I'm a room temp water girl.
Yikes.
So I don't need the Stanley.
You don't need, what kind of water? But like,
this is an Awala.
Oh, I've heard about that.
But I'm really a Hydro Flask.
Do you put stickers on your Hydro Flask?
No, because I don't like dirty. And I feel like the stickers get dirty after a while. So I'm a nutcase.
No,
I don't put the stickers.
No, that makes sense. I had a Hydro Flask that I brought to the beach and I was like, oh, I'm going to put cool stickers on it. I was trying to be
trendy.
I was trying to be a trendy Gen Zer, like all the kids tell the millennials to do. I started parting my hair down the middle and putting stickers on my bottle or my water bottle. And then it got sand, it got dirty. You're right. Gen Z might be onto something.
Let's talk about Millennial versus Gen Z.
Let's talk about it because I already see this. Morgan is younger than me. I'm 34 years old. She's turned in 28, right? 27. Jesus Christ. She's turning 27 and she's got on today a pair of shoes, nice shoes, platform-ish shoes. Loafs with crew socks on. Not crew socks. They're just like high socks. I don't get it because you know what? I go ankle, no, these have no socks. I have no socks. I don't like the no-show socks because those look stupid. But the whole thing is that Gen Z says that millennials, you can spot them anywhere because they have the no-show socks. Gen Z is all about the crew socks now. Do you wear the white crew socks?
I don't do white because I'm a black sock person.
Do you wear black crew socks?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you wear them? But
I don't want to be categorized as a Gen Z just based off my sock.
You are. If someone looks at you now, and you know, no, this is Gen Z's fault. They made their own label and now you're getting called out. You're Gen Z because you have the high socks.
But aren't I on the cusp?
No, you're not. Not if you're wearing those socks.
Fuck.
They look great. But you know what? I saw another lady say, my ankles are the thinnest part of my body, and that's why I'm going to show them off and not put socks on. And I'm totally on board with that. If you got it, flaunt it. Exactly. The ankles, they're ankling. We're loving it. We're loving the no-show socks.
On the no-show.
Maybe just maybe, we're going to manifest this for everyone. We find a no-show sock to sponsor the no-show show.
Oh, amazing. I love it.
This honestly kind of manifested itself.
It did.
The no-show name came just out of a conversation we all had here. And now I'm all about the no-show sock. This was meant to be.
Actually, you might bring me to it just because I got a new anklet and I want to be able to show it off.
Oh my God. She said a fucking anklet. Well, and here we go. This
Sandals, though. I don't need the yeah.
Wait, an anklet is a shoe?
No.
Like an anklet bracelet?
An anklet.
Like a bracelet on your ankle. Yes. That is the most millennial shit I've ever heard in my whole entire life.
Oh, so now I'm a millennial.
Do you wear... No, but this is the problem. This is the problem, is that Gen Z wants to label millennials so freaking bad every time. They want to make fun of us. They're like, oh, you're so old, you're complaining, da, 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 da. And then you go and you do the most millennial shit in the whole entire world. You get an anklet. I was buying those at Claire's in 1994.
Okay, listen, I've never even thought about which group I'm a part of. I just lived.
But see, it's your friends. It's your friends. It's your Gen Z friends that are always coming after us millennials. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve this slander. We set the stage for you guys.
So thank you for giving me an anklet.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Please, I need Gen Z to go to their closest millennial and say, thank you for your service. Sorry for calling you old and making fun of your socks and the part in your hair. That's all I need.
What kind of part are you about?
It's the middle part that I'm doing now.
I'm a middle parter.
Because I think Gen Z said you have to be a middle parter.
I've been doing it for a decade.
Yeah. Well, you're still Gen Z.
Short of a decade.
Okay, but wait, hold on. I don't know. I'm a little confused because I think that millennials don't have, I think we do the side part, not the middle part.
Yeah, you probably do.
I throw my hair back like I'm Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters, like coming out of the fridge. You know what I'm talking about? Or
nah.
No, you don't know Ghostbusters?
I mean, I know, but like, I don't really know.
It's a no-show.
I'll put it on my watch list.
Ghostbusters, Sigourney Weaver. Do you like scary stuff?
No.
Okay, then you probably... Well, it's Ghostbusters. It's kind of funny, so you'll be fine with that. You know what? As a millennial woman in my 30s, 34 years old, I have been to way too many weddings. But you know what? I'm a professional wedding goer. I know what to do, what to look out for, what to pack. How many weddings have you been to in the last 5 years?
One. Oh, two, because my friend invited me to her dad's.
Okay. Oh, that's fun.
It was a last minute thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't like a legit guest.
Yeah,
because it was like a second marriage.
Second marriage. Those are the ones I'm looking forward to, going to the second marriages, because, you know, getting up there now, 30s, people are getting divorced. It's fine, whatever.
They're all getting married. No. That's why you're a professional.
I was a professional in my 20s.
Oh, shit.
Now, if I go to a wedding now, like, I know what to expect.
Yeah, I've been to one.
One wedding. Man, there was a year that I went to like 6 weddings in 1 year.
That must have been expensive.
It was expensive, and I was a bridesmaid in 2 of them.
Oh, that's very expensive.
And this is a whole other thing, is the bridesmaid bachelorette party stuff is getting out of hand because people want you to travel like out of the country. And I think maybe I'm like against it because I'm broke. Like, I don't have the money to fly out to a different country, get a hotel or an Airbnb, and then do all of these activities. Because then it ends up being, I'm going to say, if you're going to a bachelor party anywhere, you're at least spending $1,500.
Well, it takes away from a personal trip you might have wanted to go on. So you've got 100%. To postpone your personal trip goals for the following year.
Yeah, you can't.
I just did it last year.
Where'd you go? Where was the bachelor?
Nashville. It was really, really fun.
Okay. Nashville is like a fun town.
And they all have like gone there a lot because they live in Alabama, so it's close. Okay. Or they've like lived there for a little bit. Yeah. So they like knew the places to go.
They knew,
you know
where
what
to
I mean?
go.
And the neighborhood to stay. I went twice in 3 weeks.
To Nashville?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nashville's a good time once you go. But like, it is bachelorette party central. Like you everywhere you
look. We saw 10 brides in one day.
And I mean, that's cool because like you guys can all kind of go through it together and like you get by each other drinks, you have fun. But I think Nashville is probably one of the cheaper options.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah.
Because it's Nashville now, Austin, and like Arizona, Scottsdale. I think that's more of like a dude's trip though. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's spas and stuff you could go to, but like as a unmarried person, never been married, in my 30s, if I'm gonna get married now, I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
I'm eloping.
That's the way to go, first of all. But I'm talking bachelorette parties.
Oh.
Like, would you, I mean, you're still fairly young. Would you want to go do like a big thing?
No, but here's the thing. I love a vacation.
Yeah.
But I think unless everybody is in the same income range.
Right. It's hard.
I wouldn't want to put somebody out. So it would depend.
Right.
Like if it was maybe like a weekend girls like getaway upstate or something. So it's like more cost effective, just because I wouldn't want someone to feel like they're spending too much money on something that they didn't necessarily choose.
Right. I have no problem too telling people that like I can't afford that stuff, and I feel bad because I genuinely want to go because I love hanging out with my friends. I love doing a trip.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just so, especially now, everything's so expensive now that it's just insane. Like I feel bad for no showing on a bachelorette party, but like, you know, $1,500 for a bachelorette party, then you have to go to their shower, so you're getting a gift for that. Then the wedding, and you're paying for your plate. And then you got to buy dresses. You got to go to the dressing room, which we're still no showing. Not going into a dressing room, still a scam. So you're buying a dress, you're buying that, you're giving a card, you're giving a gift. It's insane.
This was a family wedding though, so my dad paid for like a lot of stuff. Shout out dads.
But
I did buy like tons of dresses and heels because I'm not like a heel person. So I literally had zero. I was like, okay, I need one for every function.
Yeah.
And I think the whole nine.
I got a shout out just to get back to the Gen Zers. You guys are all about comfort, and I'm totally on board with that.
Yeah.
Like you're bringing back
sneakers.
Like sneakers, a low heel.
Yeah. I
don't know what they're called.
Like a kitten heel?
Yes.
Or a mule.
Is that what it's called?
There's both.
Talk to me about the square shoe. Like it's a square open toe shoe with a small heel.
That's probably a kitten heel.
Kitten.
Because a mule
a
mule you can slide your foot into, but it's a little heeled, I think.
Okay. We're both not good with the girly shoes.
Yeah, but I can talk about sneakers.
You could talk about sneakers
or anything
all day.
Platform.
I can't do that. You would have loved the Spice Girls.
Sporty.
Just
kidding.
Spice.
I'm not sporty.
You're not sporty Spice.
No.
You're Ginger because she used to wear the big like chunky heel, like the chunky platform shoe.
I wish I lived in Europe simply because my platforms could be outrageous. But you know, got to keep it together in the States.
You should bring it here. Bring that European style to New York.
I mean,
we're not doing it. We're pausing it there. That's it.
I want to talk about one thing that you mentioned though.
What?
Did you lose the friendship because you no-showed their bachelorette that they asked you to go on?
No. They totally understood.
Did you say no to being in the bridal party?
I wasn't in the bridal party for that one. I was just invited
to go to the
bachelorette.
As like a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another one of my friends too. I guess this was pre-COVID. So it was before COVID and I couldn't go to that one either. And I think it was a trip to Florida, but I was in that wedding and that was okay. That was fine. I've never lost a friendship over like wedding stuff.
I feel like people do though.
They do because people get offended when like you say no to their wedding, but it's expensive, especially if you're in the wedding and then you're getting that dress. You have to get it tailored. You have to do all of that stuff. And I got a dress tailored once here in New York and it was $400 for them to.
Oh, that's a lot.
And it still didn't fit. And on the day of the wedding, I was walking down the aisle and the flower girl's mom came up behind me. She's like, don't move, lift your arms up. I was like, okay. And she hoisted my dress up and she's like, just put your arms down and keep them as close as you can because it kept falling.
Oh, that's
You just
terrible.
saw like half my back. It was awful.
Mine, I think, was $200 to tailor that I just did in the summer.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
I got multiple. I even got like the length taken. It depends on what you get.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'll wing it. Again, it's one of those things where I don't want to try it on. I don't want to be in a dressing room, especially at those bridal shops, because it makes you feel awful, first of all.
I can't imagine. This was online custom order.
Oh.
Where you had to measure yourself and then you got it and then you get it tailored.
I went to a bridal shop. I was like, I'd rather do the online thing.
Oh yeah.
But it's so much easier. I don't know. But yeah, bachelorette parties, they're for the birds now. If I'm going to get married, not if, when, because I have to manifest good energy. When I get married and I have my bachelor party, it's going to be a weekend at like a campground in Lake George at like a really nice cabin because I can't camp like a regular person, like a tent. I need like glamping. I need AC. I need a bathroom. I need a shower.
Well, they have the ones that are shared.
What do you mean?
Like you walk to the bathroom on a campground.
This is not.
I've done it.
This is not my co-ed college dorm. I can't do that. That's gross.
A cool camping trip.
A cool camping trip in a cabin.
Oh, that's definitely a vibe.
That's all I want to do.
And it's affordable.
Exactly. I'll pay for it. I mean, not all of it. Like I said, I'm broke, but I'll pay for like my way. Because that's the other thing too. When you go on these bachelorette parties, you have to pay for the bride. I think that's like part of the aesthetic. Is that the right way to use it?
It's required.
It's required to pay for the bride. I mean, I get it. I understand.
Speaking of paying for things, let's talk about the cost of coffee.
You know what? I recently, last weekend, it was a rainy weekend here in New York. The dog woke me up at like 5:30 in the morning. Alan, you could see his beautiful face back there. Woke me up at 5:30, took him for a walk. I was like, I'm up. I'm going to go downtown Beacon, go get a bagel that I was influenced to get by Matt and Rachel from the Bachelorette series. Do you watch Bachelor, Bachelorette?
No, but I know them. Rachel Kirkconnell and Matt James.
I met them at a West Point football game. I saw that they were going to be there because they were playing Wake Forest, and I think that's where Matt went to school. And I was like, my goal is to not watch the game. My goal is to meet Matt and Rachel.
And you did?
In the end zone.
They're foodies.
They are.
That's why I know who they are.
Exactly.
Just because of the food.
So they mentioned that they got breakfast bagels, like these big breakfast sandwiches from a restaurant that I believe was originated here in the Hudson Valley, and then they opened up down in the city. So they went to the city location, and I was like, oh, there's one in my neighborhood. I'm going to go check it out. And I don't want to say the name of it because I'm not shaming them, because the sandwich was phenomenal. It was so good. But it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I go down to Main Street and I go to this restaurant, and I should have known because there was a menu, but there was no price on the menu. So just for the record, I am no-showing every menu or restaurant that has no price next to what's listed on the menu, because I should have known from there. I should have known.
Just got to walk out.
I should have walked out. I should have said, I'm going to Stop and Shop and getting a bagel there, even though those are horrible, but whatever. I stayed and I said, Matt and Rachel had this and I need to have it. So I got a sesame bagel, toasted, with cream cheese and a bacon, egg, and cheese on it. Delicious. Don't judge me. You need to try the cream cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese combo. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. Got that. And then I got an iced coffee. Just a small iced coffee with cream and one Splenda.
No flavorings.
No flavoring. Regular coffee, iced, whatever. How much do you think that would cost someone?
Today?
In
a trendy town?
2024 in a trendy town, how much do you think a bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese bagel with cream cheese and a coffee would cost?
Well, ideally... $15 sounds like,
which is like generous. That is generous,
but just because I know the area, so I get. And my coffees are expensive.
Yes,
because
and
oat
it's
milk,
like
they add charges.
A bougie town, I guess. If you want to call Beacon bougie, you can call it bougie.
It is now.
It is like it's a hot
full
spot.
of city hipsters,
foodie town. I paid $22 for a bacon, egg, and cheese at any deli bodega you could go to. You could get that for $5.
Yes.
$5, $22. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, the sandwich was phenomenal. So good. And I posted on my Instagram story, and I had another local business reach out to me, and they're like, delicious bagel, like a mortgage payment though.
Oh, so it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Oh my gosh.
No price on the menu, but they did put on the menu for the coffee, they put $1.50 extra for oat milk, which I think is a lot.
I paid at the food truck that I went to, the coffee truck in Beacon, the day after you were in Beacon, 50 cents for oat milk. Yeah.
Is oat milk good? Do you like it?
As a person who doesn't consume dairy, yeah.
Okay. I don't like drinking milk out of like a carton. Like milk it's gross. Like whole milk is what I'm trying to say.
Wait. Oh my gosh. Wait. My friend drank a full glass of regular milk with his dinner last week. And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, you've never seen this? I said, not at least for a decade. No one I've seen ever drink milk.
Was he doing it for fun?
He does it every night.
Every night?
Supposedly.
Is he does he go to the gym?
No.
Does he have strong bones? Does he want strong bones?
He likes it.
That's disgusting. I could never
I'm going to no-show milk with dinner.
No-show milk with dinner.
Or just drinking milk entirely.
I can't. I have almond milk, but even that sometimes I'm like, this is questionable. And then I think about obviously I want to support farmers and cows and their udders. Do whatever you got to do. I love that for you. But have you ever accidentally had spoiled milk? Has it ever happened to you?
I don't know, because I haven't had dairy in so long.
See, I mean, I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy, but if you have spoiled milk, it'll change your life. You'll never look at your refrigerator.
For the better?
You'll never look at your fridge the same ever again. The smell, like I smell my almond milk because of the trauma that I have from regular milk.
Can you smell the spoiled milk now?
Yes. And it's sour and it's disgusting. And like,
How do you drink it if you smelled it on the approach to the glass?
Well, no, I didn't smell it at that point. Now I know what the smell smells like. That I sniff it and I know because you take a sip and then you're like it's what an awful reaction. No showing milk is probably the way to go. But I support dairy farmers because you know what?
I support dairy eaters. I love cheese and all the things. I just don't eat it. But yeah.
Yeah. See, but I guess that's like a health thing. Allergy maybe makes you feel sick.
I'm lactose intolerant.
See, that's why.
And also, it doesn't agree with my skin.
Okay. See, so you have a perfect reason. I just don't like milk because I have
an aversion.
Spoiled milk.
You have an aversion.
Yeah, I have spoiled milk PTSD, and I'll be full front honest with that. But you know what? I like ice cream. I like cheese. So I still am supporting my dairy farmers of America because I would never want to leave them out. They work very hard, and I support them full-heartedly, just not with a gallon of milk. Never again. I have wanted to no-show pickleball for so long. Like my parents are like, you got to try it. It's so much fun. I played once with my friend and her parents and I was like, oh, it's cool. It was like middle of the winter. So I was like bundled
Indoor
up playing
court? Oh.
outside.
Oh,
It was, the winters have not been wintering as they have in the past. So I was playing pickleball outside in the winter and I was like, this is all right. This is fun. Recently for my other job, I had to get out there and practice a little bit. And now, at first, like I said, I was no showing pickleball. I was not going to do it because everyone was obsessed with it. I'm in. I understand why. I bought my own paddle, my own pickleball paddle.
Did you get a cute tennis skirt?
No, I didn't. You're right. I should get a pickleball outfit. But I want to have a pickleball team that's called Tickle My Pickle.
I love it.
Right? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And just I'm going to play my first pickleball match tomorrow, 9 a.m.
Oh, it's a match. It's not practice.
No, this is like a real game. I'm pretty sure my partner is in her 70s. Her name's Debbie. She's a saint.
We love a Debbie.
She signed me up on her little pickleball app. She's like, you're going to be my guest and I'm going to go and slap some pickleballs. They're just wiffle balls. You're just playing wiffle ball with a freaking paddle. It's so much fun. It's like tennis. The only thing I think I mentioned earlier that I failed math in freshman year of high school, keeping score. I can't fucking figure it out. And then you have to, when you serve, you have to say the score. So if I'm winning 5-2, I have to say 5-2, and then whatever server I'm at that point. Either I'm 1 or 2. That's where the confusion comes in.
I wouldn't be able to keep up with that.
5-2-5, or no, it'd be 5-2-1 if I was the 1 server. And it'd be 5-2-2 if I was the 2nd server.
Can your partner just do all that for you?
She can because she knows the game. She's going to correct me. I already know it. I already know she's going to make fun of me and be like, you're a fucking idiot. But it's very confusing. That's the only part that's confusing.
I would no-show pickleball just for that reason.
Don't no-show pickleball. I will never tell you not to not no-show something, but pickleball. It's so fun. It's an easy workout. And like older people are doing it. If they can do it, you can do it. This has been a PSA for pickleball from Team Tickle My Pickle in the 2028 U.S. Olympics. Thank you.